we're going to close this session up. I want to leave you with a few thoughts because we realized actually last year that we should not end this session without just saying these things that we know. Okay, so we think hands-on design is super important, and we have a great freshman hands-on design experience. It's called Engineering 96, and actually this slide, darn it, is a little, oh, awesome. I don't know how in the last 7 minutes, they added the last bar. So this is the enrollment in Engineering 96 since we started it. So here, this bar was pioneered by Oscar Staffsud, a great professor. I said, we need hands-on design. He said, I'll do it, and he designed this course on building digital cameras, and then they went up to his house and imaged the solar system from his backyard, or imaged the sky, the night sky, and that was great. And then this year, Bill Kaiser came in too, and he had an Internet of Things project, but we're really all about students teaching students. And so what happened this last year is Jake Schmidt, the runner of the Makerspace, he had this great idea before for Tech Camp where we had our own undergraduates teach high school students in this thing called Tech Camp, and we would come up with the projects by the students proposing projects, and if you win, if your proposal wins, then we'll hire you to do it in Tech Camp over the summer. So now we do the same thing for engineering design, and we've got lots of classes led by, Professor Jake Schmidt runs it, but the direct mentor, we get a great student-to-mentor ratio, is an undergraduate student who's already done that project. You can build rockets, you can build go-karts, you can make soap, you can build your Internet of Things, you can do virtual reality, tons of things, and these are all Engineering 96 with a different letter, like Engineering 96V is virtual reality, and Engineering 96G is build a go-kart, and Engineering 96R is build a rocket, and you can do this your first quarter freshman year in a 2-unit seminar that is not meant to take up too much of your time, just meant to actually, well, here's the truth. What is engineering? I'll tell you right now. Engineering is the application of physics, chemistry, and mathematics to solve problems. We just heard about that from all these chairs, okay? But it turns out engineering is always exciting. I love it. Math, chemistry, and physics, maybe. You might like that stuff. You don't have to love every chemistry and math class or physics class to love engineering. But you're going to spend your first 2 years, a lot of it, learning a lot of math, chemistry, and physics. And we realized this was a problem because our students didn't realize how fun engineering was until like junior year. And so part of the purpose of these seminars is to let you have some fun, to get some adrenaline in your bloodstream so you can make it through those chemistry lectures and come out the other end and do the exciting engineering stuff. So we're really excited about this. We think this is a distinguishing factor. I want to tell you about some other things going on at UCLA. So by the way, we have the best faculty. There's so many of them. I used to have this wall of pictures talking about all the awards that they won in each individual. The thing is, every one of our faculty members is a great story. They all have a great story about the awesome problems that they're solving. And when you meet your faculty in the lunch after the department session, go up to them and ask them what they're working on. It's so exciting. So they're going to be awesome, and you're going to really enjoy them. But not only that, we have the best campus housing. We have guaranteed at least 3 years of guaranteed housing. I don't know if they've increased it to 4 or not, but really there's housing there for you if you want it, and it is top notch. They're renovating it all the time. We've got a great staff that, the guy that runs it really does a great job. You might be in a triple because we're trying to accommodate as many students as possible. So you might be in a triple freshman year, but it'll be a triple with clean carpet, pretty new furniture. My niece came here, is actually graduating this year, and my brother said, my gosh, Rick, these rooms are awesome. So the housing is great. Okay, so next thing, by the way, we have the best campus dining as rated, So people talk about it all the time. It may or may not be important to you, but you do eat every day, and you're going to be in campus housing, so it's nice if it's good. My son actually went to a so I'm just going to say that dining everywhere is not as good as at UCLA, okay? So it's something that you can, if you're worried about it, you don't have to worry if you come here, okay? So then the next thing is, by the way, you're going to eat out as well, and you're in LA. LA is a great food town. By the way, this is something that my son and his friends, as they went out to different cities in the country to go to college, one thing that I learned, talking to them when they came back is that everybody agreed on one thing: LA has the best restaurants. It doesn't, so if you want to, you're going to, by the way, LA is truly a multicultural city. So, not only do we have the best restaurants, but if you want Persian food, like 6 blocks south on Westwood Boulevard, where UCLA is located, they call that neighborhood Tehrangeles. There's great Japanese food on Sawtelle Boulevard that's also just less than a mile from campus, very good ramen. Anyway, so whatever you want, Chinese food, there's Monterey Park, there's great food all over, and you'll enjoy that. Now, by the way, especially important, and Song brought this up, if you're doing bioengineering or you want to do any of our engineering departments and work with medicine, our medical school is not only the #1 hospital in the Western United States, it's on campus. The thing about it is a hospital has to be where the people are, okay? So a lot of schools have a medical school, it's just not on campus because it has to be in the city where the patients are. But if you want to, and that's why, one of the reasons why the bioengineering department is able to hit that 90% of undergraduates doing research, because all those doctors are right on campus. And it's not hard for us to coordinate well with them. And the next one is, oh yeah, if you care about sports, we have the best athletic program in the country, 250 plus Olympic medalists, 115, we were the first to 100 NCAA championships, and we just keep adding to that. So this is a great sports school if you want to go to a basketball game or a football game or, anything. The sport is here, and if you want to, actually, if you happen to be a nationally ranked athlete, you can participate in this program. And if not, we've got a great intramural program. We have the facilities to support that, okay? And then, of course, we do have the best weather. Today is a canonical example of the wonderful weather in LA. I really love it. Often I'll bike to work. It's just really pleasant to live in this city. Okay, and really, though, the most important thing is that we have a great community. And I think you're going to see that when you go to the student organization fair this afternoon and meet our students and listen to what they have to say. We have a thriving student community of organizations and clubs, and I really encourage you, when you come here in the fall, join a club, okay? You have to manage your time. You can't spend 80 hours a week on your club first quarter freshman year, but you should dip your toe in and get to know the club during your first quarter, and then, a little bit more involved second quarter. By sophomore year, towards the end, you can be an officer, and then by junior year, you can be president. And we have a lot of clubs, and they have a lot of officer positions. So if you want to be a leader in a club, it's there for you. And in fact, you can start your own club. It's very easy. And if you don't feel like we're addressing your need. There are so many different clubs doing projects and things, and if you want to solve a different problem, build your club. So what I want to say, the point of all this is that we believe there are lots of great universities to go to, but UCLA is certainly one of them, and we feel like we have that total package, okay? UCLA is not just a great engineering school, it's a great university. It has breadth, strong, broad strength is what I want to say. Lots of departments that are National Research Council, nationally ranked departments, across, not just in engineering, but in everything, So, if you want to date someone who's studying French literature in the 18th century, they can be doing it in a top department as well, So this is a great place to be an undergraduate student in engineering. And with that, we're gonna send you off to the departments. Okay, so I have instructions about what to do. So here's the thing. You're gonna exit the way you came in, and you're gonna go into the courtyard, okay? And this is a map of where various departments are gonna go. But the bottom line is, our students are here to help organize this event. And what you should do is look for a student holding up a banner with your department, okay? And if you're undeclared, of course, you just go to whichever department you wanna check out, okay? So with that, this concludes our event. It's been such a pleasure talking with you, and congratulations again. Thank you.